we are going to do some silence for today's director. We have two teams going against each other. We have the Nauti Boyz and we have the Langan Warriors. Today, the starting lineup for the Nauti Boyz is Eric Erder, Big Mangone, Matt Donaldson, Tom Langan, Zach Petit, and Jack Sarosi. Starting lineup for the Langan Warriors: Alex Demont, Jack Sukiel, Brett Clinch, Rob Aletta, Ray Pennington, and goalie Richie Rodriguez.
Coming to you live from Northwell Ice Center. You're listening to the James Jirenic Memorial Classic here on LI Sports Network. First shot on goal, the game belonging to the Nauti Boyz, as this game will take place between the Long Island Warriors and the Nauti Boyz, N-A-U-T-I Boys, O-Y-Z. That team will feature Matt Jirenic playing in honor of his father. All proceeds going to the Garen Hagen Foundation. A great day, a great cause, and to be expected some great hockey. The Long Island Warriors and their summer shootout just got wrapped up last week, which they were a part of. All these players out there, part of that tournament. A massive success, the 6th annual Warriors Summer Shootout. It's moving in with it here. Quick chance and good look there for Nauti Boyz number 27. Chopped out by Brett Clinch, and that'll go for an icing against the LI Warriors. Minute and 39 seconds into period number 1. Starting goaltenders in this game for the Warriors: Richie Rodriguez, and for the Nauti Boyz, Jack Sarosi. Warriors also, their player Robert Chaffee playing in both this game and the previous game. He was a member of the winning JFK Custom squad. Here's Chevier for the Warriors. Got to put one out in front, no dice. Now back to the open, vacated point. A chance there for Weatherly. Try to get one through a fearless block there for number 44 of the Nauti Boyz, Christopher Loey. Taken back now by Chevier. Chevier scores! Beautiful wrist shot, beats Sarosi, and the LI Warriors take the 1-0 lead in the James Jirenic Memorial Classic. Body momentum going left, shoots right. Gorgeous goal for John Chevier. And the Warriors are off and running. Centering pass. Puck ends up back at the point. Shifted around, in on the forecheck, Christopher Peterkin. Loey as well had a stick on it. Now Chevier again rushing up ice. Chevier to the slot. Unable to get a shot through that time. Puts it back for Chaffee. Chaffee toward the front of the net. Rejected. Now back again with Chaffee. Chaffee backhands around. Sessa in the area. Poked ahead and fired down ice. Cleared out there by Christopher. Richard Christopher. Long shot handled with ease there by Richie Rodriguez. Christopher. Now here for Brendan Booth. Booth, a backhand pass in the slot area, was hoping to get that one to Mark Spano. And instead, an odd man rush going the other way for the Warriors. Pennington, but through his legs. Pennington sauced it in front. A backhand try from Dumont is covered by Sarosi. Just under 4 minutes gone by here, first period. It's the LI Warriors with a 1-0 lead. They also lead on the shots on goal department 4-2. That shot, though, blocked. Spano can come away with it. Spano. That shot defended well from the back check of Brett Clinch. Puck ended up on goal. Stopped by Rodriguez. Clinch taps one on for Dumont. Dumont rolling on in. Dumont a shot denied by Sarosi. Chevier, as his bench alerted him to the one-on. That was the forecheck of Booth. Now a breakaway chance denied. What a save by Sarosi. Sukiel looking skyward as he is robbed by Jack Sarosi. Trouble behind the net for Zach Pateri. Back here with Clinch. Warriors applying the pressure. Chevier fell down, and now that allows a 3-on-2 rush ahead for the Nauti Boyz. Sauced in front. It just couldn't quite get all the way through to Jake Coleman. Right wing side, it's Dumont. Dumont to the front of the net, rejected. Coleman sent it across to Booth. Now it's coughed up. Kev Roberts nearly gave it away. Now it is Dumont, or pardon me, a long way was trying to get in the zone there, along with Donaldson. Chipped ahead by Pateri. Weatherall is there. And now Chevier. He's got the game's opening goal. Shots on goal 9-2 in favor of the Long Island Warriors. Warriors representing and supporting those who served, giving them another team atmosphere to be a part of, as well as many other benefits. Here's a pass out in front, unable to be handled by Eric Urban. Urban, who we just saw playing as well for the JFK Customs. Pateri, harassed by Longway. Able to move it up ice. Long shot goes wide, redirected back on goal off the end boards and covered by Richie Rodriguez. Face-off pending to the right of Rodriguez. Rodriguez undergoing an equipment malfunction. Former equipment manager of the Farmingdale State Rams, Gabe Curry, would be able to help out here. Of course, he is in the booth next to me, helping produce this game. Our cameraman, Tyler. Not putting the focus on Richie Rodriguez, however I am. He continues to tighten the pads. Matter of fact, I'm going to step aside while Richie gets his pads together. Nope, he's good to go. All right, we're staying here. Not that you're going anywhere. Where are you going? Glad you joined us here on LI Sports Network. Here to catch the James Jirenic Memorial Classic benefiting the Garen Hagen Foundation. To the point, Alfonso's. Here's Shaw. Shaw on the backhand, kept out. Beautiful kick save there from Sarosi on the 10th shot he has faced in the early going of this game. Now a chance here for the Nauti Boyz, but no shot could come from Jake Coleman. And now back to the point. That shot blocked and cleared all the way down. Thomas Keeling will watch it go for an icing. Face-off coming back down into the LI Warriors zone. LI Warriors able to clear and dump in. There to get it, Thomas Keeling for the Nauti Boyz. Coughed it up, chance, score! Jack Sukiel makes no mistake. On the backhand following the turnover in front. Bardowski for Jack Sukiel. 2-0 Warriors. And that's one of the biggest no-can-dos you can do in hockey, is defensively turn the puck over right in front of your goaltender. Dumont. Rashad blocked in front. Getting a piece of it. I believe there is Tom Langan. Was. And a beautiful feed against Sukiel. All over the place early going to this one. In behind. Now Chevier at the point. Steered away by Sarosi. And a blocker save made by Sarosi. 2-0 LI Warriors. Well, less than halfway through this first period. And an icing will give them more offensive zone time. Jack Sarosi, former Belmore Merrick Bulldog, played for Farmingdale. The AAU D2 in 2024-2025. He's had to face a number of chances in the first half of this first period. Warriors still trying to apply some heat. Donaldson down low, going to work with Longway. Puck pops free for Peterkin. Peterkin with Langan up ice. That pass across Langan, unable to redirect it toward the goal. Reversed in the direction of Peterkin. Kept in by Christopher. Christopher lost it to Chevier. Chevier batted it around now. Weather will pick it up. Plays it ahead for Kev Roberts. Knocked down in the neutral zone. Nauti Boyz look to reset. Chevier. Puts one toward the slot area and defended well that time by Langan. Meanwhile, the shot generated from Peterkin goes wide. And a unfortunate mishandle of the puck by Booth forced it out. Langan pumps the brakes. He's getting help in the form of his teammate Pateri. Near corner, clearing attempt. Booth holding it in. Booth, only for a moment now. Sessa. Area pass for Shaw, just out of his reach. Chopped back down to the neutral zone by Pateri. Shaw now back into the offensive zone. Shot slowed down by Langan, now picked up by Keeling. Keeling's pass blocked. Sauce near side Pennington, and just slightly off on the timing as Shaw was coming back onside as Pennington was entering. Offside called against the Long Island Warriors. 8:53 to go here in the first period. Again, this game honors James Jirenic, who tragically passed away in a boating accident a couple of years ago. In his memory, his brother founded a local team called the Nauti Boyz, named after Jane's boat. This game supports the Massapequa School's JJ Scholarship, which helps students in need, and are currently, of course, getting the support of us at LI Sports Network to stream this event. Pass out in front, a chance. Turned away by Sarosi. Keeling the other way. Dumont collects in behind. Shots 14-4 in favor of the LI Warriors. Pennington plugs it back into the Nauti Boyz zone. Keeling. His shot off a stick. In behind Rodriguez. And a collision between teammates there of the Nauti Boyz left Keeling down on the ice, while Chevier plays it over to Dumont. Dumont out in front. Sukiel denied a rebound chance. Chevier, no. Great stops there from Jack Sarosi. Drop pass. Chance to get on the board here for the Nauti Boyz, but Eric Urban's shot never made it through. Giveaway in neutral ice there from Jirenic, Matt Jirenic, aforementioned brother of James Jirenic. Kev Roberts darting up ice, takes the shot, blockered away. Another chance toward the front of the net. Sarosi was there. Urban trying to generate a chance the other way. Petzeri had it poked off his stick. And now the rush ahead, led by Eric Urban. Doesn't make a part of me. That's 27 with the shot. Turned away. Here's Urban near corner. Sent one through the slot area, all the way through, and now down ice. A sputtering puck will die right before an icing. Forced to be played on by number 27. Urban. Back for 2-7. That shot just missed. To the point. Langan. That shot blocked. Rebound corralled by Jirenic. Jirenic playing it around. Poked into midair, still in the zone. Good keep by Urban and now by Langan. Urban again on the keep in, playing it to Langan. And glove down by Urban. Urban flips the ice to the other side and hopes of more space and success. End of a long shift here for the offensive group of the Nauti Boyz. And Urban double shifting games here. As that shot is in! It snuck through Rodriguez. And Eric Urban with the first goal of the game for the Nauti Boyz. Urban also found the back of the net for JFK Customs. So Eric Urban, with his stick on fire, has cut the 2-0 Warriors lead in half to 2-1. Ensuing draw, Sukiel. Misplayed it. Nauti Boyz trying to go the other way. That was Christopher. Langan in the direction of Christopher. Good step up by Oleta. Oleta, well known in the Northport Huntington hockey community. 3-on-1 developing for the Nauti Boyz. That shot denied by Rodriguez. Rebound ended up in front of the net. Promptly swiped away by Alfonso Cess. Gathered in by Oleta. Dumont. In behind. Alex Dumont now out in front. That's stopped by Sarosi. Speed the other way in the form of Tom Langan. Langan inside, outside, lost the handle. Puck fired, denied. Great chance there for Christopher. Now Dumont, joined by Sukiel. Sukiel's got it now. Sukiel to the backhand and across. That split between Clinch and Dumont. Dumont's pass blocked. Christopher picks it up and will drop it for the lead into the zone by Puteri. Puteri. Backhand pass intended for Peterkin. Peterkin was never going to make it to him. That slot area pass breezes all the way through. And with 3:10 to go in the first period, it's been a tale of two periods. First half of the first dominated by the Long Island Warriors. Second half, the Nauti Boyz have responded, looking for an equalizer late in the frame. As it's neatly played ahead by Coleman. Turned over, though, to Sukiel. And the LI Warriors regain control. Pass generated by John Chevier missed its intended target in Brett Clinch, and that'll go for an icing. Clinch played 2 seasons for the now defunct Suffolk County Community College ACHA D3 team between the years of 2015 and 2017. He had 4 points in 23 games, did Clinch. And that does line up with the dates that if I had chosen to go to Suffolk County Community College, I could have been teammates with Clinch. And, of course, elected to play ACHA hockey. I don't think I probably would have stood a chance, but neither here nor there. Briefly chipped into the zone. LI Warriors look to reorganize. Kev Roberts on the outside. That pass blocked. Trying to poke it out of harm's way. Coleman sets back with Roberts. Now Chevier. That shot knocked down in front. Looked like it went off the upper chest area of Tom Donaldson. Chevier. Donaldson shook it off. He's got the puck now on his backhand, left wing side. He's stripped of the puck from behind by Brendan Booth of the Nauti Boyz with 2 minutes remaining in this first period. Coleman. Good lead of Booth in the zone. 2-on-1. Booth. Backhand pass. Connects. Shot denied. Richie Rodriguez stopped Mark Spano on what could have been the Nauti Boyz' best chance of this period. Another shot never made it through. That off the stick of Keeling. Held in for the moment by the Nauti Boyz. Now the puck escapes through the center. Pennington's got it. Pennington on a cross. Sass back to Pennington. Pennington curls near corner. Now the centering pass for Chaffee off his skate. Now Aletta on the follow-up is denied by Sarosi, who covers up with a minute 11 to go here, first period of the James Jirenic Memorial Classic between the Nauti Boyz and the LI Warriors. Listening here on LI Sports Network, be sure to follow us, if you haven't already, at LI Sports Network on all social platforms. Pennington, that shot blockered away, rebound, still loose, and finally plugged back into neutral ice. Aletta backhanded it back into the zone for a moment. Aletta with it once more. Sauced one for Shaw. Shaw one-on-one here. Shaw completely fell for the fake pass call for. Great gamesmanship there from 27 for the Nauti Boyz. Pizzeri lays Pennington off the neutral zone blunder, the far corner blunder. Neutral zone. Dumont's got it back. Pennington sweeps it out in front, still up for grabs. Sarosi the save, and the rebound is eventually cleared out of harm's way and backhanded into neutral ice by Eric Urban. Urban turns and looks to some members of the crowd. They're likely chirping the lone goal scorer for the Nauti Boyz, Eric Urban. He's the reason it's 2-1 and not 2-0 at the end of one period. Jack Sukiel and John Chevier, your goal scorers for the LI Warriors at the end of 20 minutes. Going to briefly step aside, but not for very long. You're listening to the James Jirenic Memorial Classic here and only on LI Sports Network. Welcome back, Northwell Ice Center. Second period of the James Jirenic Memorial Classic underway. LI Warriors leading the Nauti Boyz 2-1. The end of 20 minutes, 20 more minutes up on the board. Nice move, Langan. Langan, does he have an equalizer? No. Richie Rodriguez coming up big. Shots in that first period favor the LI Warriors 23-14. That was the 15th shot of the game for the Nauti Boyz. Dumont handing off. Here is Sukiel, already a goal today. Puck got played around, and now Urban. He's got a goal already. Great defense from Chevier. Broke up the Eric Urban bid. Good poke check. Warriors, though, still prevail. Dumont, pass down low. Back on goal, save Sarosi as he stopped Brett Clinch. And now, the other way go the Nauti Boyz. Shot from Langan, save. Rebound, score! The Nauti Boyz strike even. It's 2-2 early in period number 2. And it's a second effort goal. Here is the first shot stopped. The rebound swept in. And number 27 for the Nauti Boyz comes through. Brand new game. LI Warriors, they're looking for a response. It's shielded away. Nice play by Peterkin. Peterkin with it once more. Watched by Longway. Peterkin with a head of steam at his momentous run stopped early. And now an icing against the LI Warriors. Ensuing face-off, kicks back to the point. As shot goes wide. Keeling on a cross. Handled by Peterkin. And it looks like that goal is going to belong to another double shifter. That is number 27 for the Nauti Boyz, being Kramer. As there's another save by Rodriguez. That's Chris Kramer of the Long Island Knights as well. And Kramer, I can't help but think of Seinfeld, of course, every time I say Kramer. But Kramer had 2 goals and an assist at the very least in that game against the JFK Customs for the Long Island Knights. As another goal here for the Nauti Boyz. Face-off coming down into the Nauti Boyz zone. Face-off won defensively by the Nauti Boyz, but collected by Shaw of the Warriors. Shaw battling with Keeling. other members come and help out, and now the puck ushered away. Chipped ahead. Pennington trying to roll back in. A Naughty Boy lost an edge behind the net, now played around for Spano. Loose puck picked up by Booth, potential 2-on-1 here with Coleman. Booth trying to get it to Coleman, pass was behind him. And now Weatherall marching out with it. Weatherall picks it up, he's got Shaw with him. Weatherall slap shot. And end up being a changeup as they fanned on it. Rolled wide, now the slap shot hit the stick of Sessa in front and just went wide. Alfonso Sessa set up in front, got a piece of that puck, it just went wide. There would have been no chance for goaltender Sarosi on that one. Shot blocked, and away come the Naughty Boys. Booth, backhand try, stopped by Rodriguez. Spano, Booth, and Coleman, the forward group for the Naughty Boys for this offensive zone face-off that is won and controlled defensively by the LI Warriors. Brett Clinch rolling out down the left wing side. Clinch is going to take a trip around the net. And around the outside, on for Chevier. That shot sticked away by Sarosi. Sukiel. Pass cut off. Good play there by Langan. Booth with it. Booth slows, settles. Shot is stopped. Rodriguez putting the glove over it. Again, shots were 23-14. The end of period number 1. They sit now at 27-19. Well, Naughty Boys out shooting the LI Warriors thus far in the second period. Here's another shot. They score! Original shot came from Kramer, was tipped in front by Urban. It is 3-2 Naughty Boys, their first lead of the day. He's out there, Jerry, and he's loving every minute of it. Kramer, a goal and an assist. And a lead, more importantly, for the Naughty Boys. Second of the game for Eric Urban. And it's in. Right back come the LI Warriors. The long shot found its way through Sarosi. And we're tied at 3. And my apologies, no long shot at all. Right on the between the dots. Sukiel, he's got 2. So better strap in, folks. Buckle up. It's quite a game we have in front of us here. 3-3. Just over 5 minutes gone in the second period of the James Jirenic Memorial Classic here at the Northwell Ice Center at Eisenhower Park. Pennington, can he get it in, or keep it in rather? No, he could not. Langan on the reset. Forecheck being applied by Sukiel. Try to dangle that one along for Matt Jirenic. Instead, away come the Warriors. A little fake slapper, drop past Clinch. Fake shot does come just wide. Brett Clinch picks up an assist on that last one. Now, right back in, Kramer, sauced across, shot, and coming out to make the save. A stellar save indeed from Richie Rodriguez. Well, butter his biscuit. Put some salt on it. Richie Rodriguez is on a roll. Big save, keeps it at 3 apiece. Face off in the O-Zone 1 by the Nauti Boyz. Puteri lets one go, deflects up and out of play. 13:43 remaining in this second period. Peterkin played defense for Belmore Merrick in 2021-2022. Toward the front of the goal. Chance there for Loey. Couldn't quite turn the wrist over. Now the other way come the Warriors, but not so fast, says Official Peace. That's the name on the back of that jersey there. The official is Peace. And I can't think of a better name for an official, Gabe, than Peace. Well, Peace is going to put Loey in the box of the Nauti Boyz. A power play is coming for the LI Warriors. Face off to the left of Sorosi. One cleanly played back for Chevier. Chevier shot block, comes right back to him. Chevier try to play it across, and there waiting for it was Peterkin. Peterkin rips it around the boards, comes all the way back for the play on. And clear down ice. That there, the captain of the Nauti Boyz. Number 24. Matt Jirenic. Comes back to Clinch. Fitting he the captain of the Nauti Boyz, as it was his brother, the captain of the boat that bears the same name. Sukiel. Chevier calls for it. He won't get it. Sauced across for Clinch. Brett Clinch on the backhand. Couldn't quite get one through. Wetherill in the feet of Dumont. Look out. Potential short-handed break the other way, and that's exactly what we see here from Peterkin. Now thwarted by Chevier. And now here comes Peterkin in all alone. Peterkin stopped by Rodriguez. Dumont breezes on in, backhanded to center ice by Coleman. Rob Aletta. Back to the point. Roberts rips the shot wide. Keeling went down. The power play is over. 0 for 1 on the day are the LI Warriors, who once led 2-0. Were out shooting the Nauti Boyz by at most 11. That shot total difference has come back down to just 7. 29-22 as we approach the midway point of the hockey game. Wetherill down the left wing side. Looking for a passing lane. Threw one out in front. off a couple of sticks, maybe a body in there, and covered by Sarosi. Goal and assist for Kramer. Kramer, the Long Island Arrow, 2017, 2018, AA. A reminder that the LIHL Game of the Week will be on LI Sports Network. It's AA and single A. And taking a spill to the ice, was Brendan Booth, rather. Booth collects himself, gets up, has play the other way. The Long Island Warriors looking to respond with a goal here. A shot from Oleta knocked down by Sarosi. The rebound never made it through. Chopped at by Booth. Here he comes. Booth, a rip and a shoulder save by Rodriguez. The glove over the rebound. 10:02 gone by, second period. The Nauti Boyz 3, the Warriors 3. Here on LI Sports Network, the James Jirenic Memorial Classic. More details, pictures from the game can be found. Taken by DS Films. It's Derek Sheben. He's been working with us. A number of things we do here at LI Sports Network. You can find his social media at @DS_films_. You can find us at LI Sports Network. You can find Chevier on the puck, carrying it into the offensive zone, putting one out in front. Defended well by Langan. Langan inside, outside, backhand. Tried to put one out in front off the side of the net. There was Booth. He eventually flicked it toward the goal, went wide. Quick reset, little give and go, and no shot came from Spano. Puteri keeps the puck moving. He'll hustle in after it. Chopped up by Chevier. Chevier back with it. He'll try to propel his teammate up ice, Jeff Shaw. Shaw pushed one out in front, briefly hit Chaffee. Chaffee. Great pass, shot denied. Sessa with a glorious chance. Denied by Jack Sarosi. And one more time, that was quite the save by Sarosi. .840 to go, second period. Shot still favoring the LI Warriors by a total of 33-26. Matt Jirenic hustling after that one. It's in the glove of Sarosi. Face off to the right of the aforementioned former Farmingdale netminder. High flip was knocked down. Zach Puteri still able to get the puck out just by sheer muscle. Langan. Kicked at by Oleta. Scooped in by Urban. Little toe drag there. Kramer rips the shot. A save made by Rodriguez at the 8-minute mark of period number 2. A bit more stop and go here in the second period than that of the first. Rodriguez making his 24th save of the game there. And right off the face-off, Kramer! Denied, rebound! Chance for Jirenic wouldn't go. And now whistle stops play. Looked like Kramer might have been getting mixed up in front with some LI Warriors. Kramer now has retreated to the circle. Urban sharing a friendly pat with Eddie Wetherill. Kramer, Jirenic, and Urban, the forward group for the Nauti Boyz. And there's the shot from Urban right into the midsection of Rodriguez. Beautiful day to be out on the boat, if I do say so myself. Keep in attempt successful there for the Nauti Boyz. Auletta will have to try again and will succeed in getting the puck over to a teammate in Alex Dumont. Whistle stops play, as it looked like that it was Urban who's shaken up behind the play. 7:33 to go, second period. We'll step aside. 3-3, all tied up here at late stage of second period of the James Jirenic Memorial Classic here on LI Sports Network. .730 remaining. Second period, Urban, we hope he's okay. He's, again, double shifting. Played for the JFK Customs in the George Lucas, the second annual George Lucas Memorial Classic. No relation to that George Lucas. Clinch. Brought it down low. Here's Dumont. Dumont hounded by Loey. Loey just sticking to him like white on rice, like glue on paper. Back to the point. Wetherill shot, made it through. Sorosi the save, rebound, goes just wide. And that's Sukiel, who's got two today. Mixing it up in front, was looking for the Hattie. Now, the other way, Kramer. Kramer! Shot blocked. Another try, and that went off a teammate. I said that shot was blocked because slow to get up is Christopher Loey, and he is favoring his left leg. And I believe this is an icing on the LI Warriors. And now that's back-to-back plays in which two Nauti Boyz have been shaken up. First it was Urban, and now it is Loey. And just able to, pardon me, get over the bench was Loey. And his head down, he's going to try to shake this one off. Face-off win. Long wrist shot blocked. Roberts going the other way, 3-on-1. Roberts, the pass for Donaldson behind him. And that will prevent any odd man situation here for the Warriors. Keeling try to keep the play moving beneath the goal line. Two-a-side battle, now a 3-on-2 battle favoring the Warriors. Pass out to the point, that goes right through the legs of John Chevier. Chevier. Puck tipped in the air, and eventually it was covered by Sarosi. 5:23 left here in the second period. Again, the James Jirenic Memorial Classic charity game. The proceeds of today's game will support Massapequa School's JJ Scholarship, which helps students in need. Warriors won the faceoff, but Chevier had a hard time keeping the puck in, and now he'll bring the puck over the line offside. Sessa had not yet come back to touch up. Puck will be dropped just outside the Nauti Boyz zone. And 3-3, that was the score after 2 periods of play between JFK Customs and the Long Island Knights, and then the Customs took over in period number 3. Needless to say, plenty of time for these teams to separate from one another as we hit the 5-minute mark of period number 2. Langan, wrist shot, blocker save made. Rebound eventually corralled and pushed ahead for Shaw. No icing here. Jeff Shaw looks to center, was blocked. Nice defensive play made by Peterkin, and now Peterkin's shot goes just wide. Had some room there, glove side on Rodriguez. That puck will die right before the goal line, negating an icing. Chevier goes across to Pennington. Pennington able to find Sessa. Long shot from Sessa, gloved by Sarosi, who covers up. Off the face-off. Chipped along for Spano. Got by him and onto the stick of Clinch. Clinch trying everything he can to keep it in. Fending off many sticks. And now tries to get the pass out in front there. Great feed there by Sukiel. The shot eventually does come from Dumont. It's stopped by Sarosi, who covers. And as I mentioned, great day to be on the boat. Shout out to my friend Nick Santori and his boat, the Raven Crest, which I am hoping to get on. And I will be sure to do my best to honor the Nauti Boyz and James Jirenic. Slap shot, slapped the stick right out of the hands of Jake Coleman. Now Clinch, he scores! Brett Clinch, the former Suffolk Community College Shark, goes top shelf. Just afforded a little too much time and space. The clincher from Brett Clinch, giving the Warriors the 4-3 lead. As the late, great Rick Jeanneret would say, that certainly is where Mama would hide the cookies. Except in my house, I hide the cookies because I'm the one that wants to eat them and no one else to. That's me. So it's where I hide the cookies too. Oletta putting it ahead, Sukiel. Sukiel fires off the glass in behind. Some warm chocolate chip cookies, Gabe. in about 2 to 3 months' time will hit like no other. After another long night at the frigid rinks in Hauppauge. Great takeaway. That'll spring forward Langan. Langan over to Kramer. No, that's never made it on goal. Langan tried to sweep it on through. Great effort from Kramer to no avail. Chris Kramer. Shot went over the net. Now Dumont chasing after it. He collides with Keeling. Keeling props himself back up. Chance here for the Warriors to extend their lead back to 2. Nothing will come of that sequence. Spano backhands it across. Now gets it back. Spano! Unable to find the back of the twine. And then, hey, whoa! Loey and Tom Donaldson getting a little physical out there. And now Donaldson's going to go for it. He's the only one removed from the ice. A power play for the Nauti Boyz. Face-off was won by the Nauti Boyz, but an alert play by Kev Roberts. Able to chip the puck out for the LI Warriors. As it's the 3rd annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic, I should remind you. Played on across. Here is Booth. Long shot, scores! Deflected in front by Matt Jirenic. Ties the game for the Nauti Boyz. And I'll be honest, if there was anyone I wanted to see get a goal in this game, it was the man who dons the same Jirenic name, Matt Jirenic, scoring the equalizing goal with 61 seconds left in the second period of the James Jirenic Memorial Classic. You can't really write much better of a script than that, although leave it to the NFL script writers to come up with truly something remarkable. Kramer in front. I believe that was a pass intended for Booth. Booth on his horse hustling back as here comes Pennington. Pennington out in front. Oh, had a good look at it, didn't he? Kev Roberts. Just couldn't quite put the twig on it. Pennington in behind. Swiped away for the moment. Now the shot comes. That's stopped by Sorosi. Shots 40-36, favoring the LI Warriors. Trying to jam it out of the zone, and now eventually finds the tape of Kramer. Kramer fakes the shot, wrist shot blocked. Hit Chevier as time expires. And we are finished with 40 minutes of play, all tied up at 4 apiece. The Nauti Boyz 4, the LI Warriors 4. Third period on its way in the 3rd annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic, here and only on LI Sports Network. Nauti Boyz 4, Warriors 4. Third period on its way. You bet they're playing the good old Pirates of the Caribbean here at the Northwell Ice Center, as the third annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic entering its final 20 minutes, we think. Could go long. Could it go longer, Gabe? It could. I would say it would if the game tied after 20 shots at this point of the game. 41-36 favoring the LI Warriors. It's been a very evenly balanced game outside of those first maybe 2 or 3 minutes that really favored the Warriors. Here's a chance! And not sure that ever got through to Richie Rodriguez. The opportunity there for Zach Puteri. Now it's Peterkin in behind. Peterkin dropping it off for Puteri. Puteri and Peterkin continue to combine, looking for that loose puck. Yeah, try to say that 5 times fast. It's hard for me to say it pretty slowly, as here's Shaw. Shaw, the wrist shot, that's gloved and held by Sarosi. Nauti Boyz missing their number 0 out there, Nicholas Mangone. Played 2 seasons for Massapequa High and recorded 51 points in 31 games between 2011 and 2013. That shot whistled wide. That came off the stick of Chevier. He opened the scoring back in the first period, and they're going to say hand pass. Puck out of the zone. Also played 4 seasons, did Nicholas Mangone, at Nichols College, an NCAA D3 school from 2016 to 2020. As there's a backdoor play, Zach Puteri just missed it. And a long shot found its way into the glove of Rodriguez. Shot off the face-off attempt was blocked. Now 2-on-1 developing. Clinch with Dumont. Clinch fell down. And then just laid there. Didn't want to collide into Sarosi. Never got a shot off, I would say. And no harm, no foul for the Nauti Boyz. Pennington tossed it in the corner. Off the carom, it's Puteri. Puteri harassed by Dumont. Looks for an opening. Banks it through to neutral ice. Pennington plugs it right back in. Right back onto the stick of Zach Puteri. Kramer ahead now for Christopher. Sukiel for Dumont. Dumont, that's blocked. Good defense from Thomas Keeling. There's Christopher. Now exploding up ice, Kramer. Kramer, beautiful pass. Shot goes just wide. Oh, man. Another great setup there from Chris Kramer. Keeling in search of the loose puck. Good defensive play by Sukiel. Chevier rotates it around for Clinch. Clinch ahead for Pennington. Now Dumont. Dumont with wheels in. Dumont around the net looking for the wraparound. Lost control of the puck. Long shot, left pad save made by Sarosi. Now foot race, Kramer will win it. Kramer scores! These pretzels are making me thirsty, and the only way to quench it's a goal from Kramer. 5-4 Nauti Boyz. Kramer out there loving every minute of it. Buries it on the breakaway. And that is his third point in this game. His second goal. And now has 4 goals. And back-to-back, between the 2 games he's played, one for the Long Island Knights and now here for the Nauti Boyz. And it is the Nauti Boyz ahead by 1. It is their first lead. Geeling. Mishandled. And showing off the handles is Kramer. Kramer, though, had it punched away by Donaldson. Keeling attempting to push it in. Sauced across for Booth. Coleman trying to go backdoor, had Booth going there. And between the legs, nifty play by Booth, doesn't find. And he says, the puck deflected in. Tipped in by Jake Coleman in front. It's now a 2-goal lead for the Nauti Boyz, as they have seized all momentum here in this game. Battling back from down 2-0. And now have a 2-goal lead themselves. Sessa. Shot blocked, rebound attempt, blocker save. Backhanded along. Peterkin stopped by Rodriguez. Shaw lost it to Keeling, poked at by Chaffee. And now Shaw run into by Keeling. Clean play. Lofted on for Spano. Too far, so handled by Pennington. Sessa finds Sukiel. Sukiel, the wrist shot, and putting the noggin on it was Jack Sarosi. Puteri angles one in the direction of Spano, who's able to get it back into neutral ice. Shots on goal of the game, 46-44, favoring the LI Warriors. Peterkin to Chevier. Now Sukiel. Look to flip one in the direction of the aforementioned 2 LI Warriors. Knocked down in front, and then a long shot ends up behind the net of Sarosi. Sukiel searching for it. Finds it. Try to drop one back, and the puck flipped up into the Naughty Boy bench. Face-off will be to the right of Sarosi. Face-off win by the LI Warriors. Pennington across. Chevier, the shot goes wide. Clinch. Wrist shot. Oh, it's just kept out. What a play by Peterkin, and he's shaken up in the process. Saved a goal, though. Clinch ripped the shot. Sarosi got a big chunk of it, and it was going to end up behind him on the opposite post. And that's exactly where Peterkin stepped in. Made a fabulous defensive play to save a goal. So my apologies, Mangone is number 27, listed as 0, who played NCAA D3 hockey from 2016 to 2020. So all those the puns and the praise that I gave mistakenly to number 27 listed on the website, Kramer, instead belongs to Nicholas Mangone. And Mangone has been in the zone here today. 2 goals and an assist. Drop pass, plenty of numbers here for the Naughty Boys. The wrist shot score! Tom Langan. 7-4 Naughty Boys. And you watch Langan given all the time and space he could ever ask for. Just gonna wrist it along the ice. It's gonna squeak by Richie Rodriguez. And the Naughty Boys have their largest lead of the night. The largest lead of any team thus far in the game. 3-goal lead for the Naughty Boys. Weatherall dumps in. Roberts battling down low, try to play it out in front. Donaldson there. Donaldson looking to move it. Scooped up by Mangone. Nicholas Mangone tripped up, tumbles to the ice. A power play for the Naughty Boys coming up. That's Naughty, of course. N-A-U-T-I for those listening, not necessarily watching. Naughty Boys. It's a pretty funny pun indeed. An aptly named vessel for the sea. And another reminder that the proceeds are going to the SS Foundation. The SS, the Massapequa Schools SS Scholarship, which helps students in need. Mangone feeding it across to Coleman. Coleman, the most recent tally for the Naughty Boys. Booth. Minute 15 left on the power play. It's Mangone saucing one through. Chance there, just out of the reach of Keeling. Mangone, stutter step. Pass blocked and fired down ice. On goal to Sarosi, makes the save. Puts it right back on the tape of Mangone. Had it poked away by Clinch. Clinch, though, has it knifed away himself. And now give it up to Dumont. Dumont toward the goal, knocked down. 40 seconds remaining on the power play for the Nauti Boyz. Sitting in the box, Rob Aletta, for what it's worth, for the trip. Short-handed here is Wetherell. Wetherell shot, glove save made by Sarosi, and he's got the rebound underneath. Warriors shorthanded for 19 more seconds. Chaffee attempting to win the faceoff. Instead, it belonged to Spano. Puck now on the stick of Pennington. Pennington still in behind. Pennington a rip and a blocker save made by Sarosi. Again, it's Pennington for Chaffee. Pennington. Great check from behind. Little stick check there from Matt Jirenic. And now Mangone, no! Stopped by Rodriguez. Mangone again. Trying to create some space for himself. Long shot from Langan. Is speared away by Rodriguez. Shots 54-48 favoring the LI Warriors, but the scoreboard telling a bit of a different story with the Nauti Boyz leading by 3 as we approach 8:45 remaining in the third period. The third annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic coming into its final moments here on LI Sports Network. Again, my name's Ryan Brannigan, joined alongside producer Gabe Takuri, cameraman Tyler. Photos also being taken of the event by Derek Sheeman Diaz Films. Face off to the left of netminder Sarosi. Chevier. There's a wrist shot save. Rebound. Kicks into the near corner. Chevier looking to hunt it down once more. Now back with Wetherell. Wetherell's wrister knocked down in front by his teammate Chevier. That allows a clean breakout here for Langan. Langan joined up ice by Peterkin. It is Langan. Langan finding Puteri, the shot denied by Rodriguez. Back again with Puteri, that shot knocked down by the stick of Dumont. LI Warriors on the power play. In the box for the Nauti Boyz is Matt Jirenic. Clinch. Mishandled. And going off the glass to center with it was Peterkin. All the way across for Sukiel. He deflected it. Didn't know where it went. Found its way onto the tape of Spano, who chipped it up ice. Now it's Clinch near side for Sukiel. Pair of goals for Jack Sukiel, looking for the hat trick there. Jack Sarosi had other plans. 7-4, 7:07 to go, 32 seconds remaining on the power play here for the LI Warriors. Punched ahead by Langan. Langan couldn't quite strip John Chevier from the puck. Around for Brett Clinch. Coughed it up. Peterkin weaves his way through center. Peterkin, nice move. Peterkin stopped. Fabulous save from Richie Rodriguez. Dumont the other way with Clinch. Drops for Clinch. Clinch the one-timer, gloved. Snagged out of midair by Jack Sarosi. And that is Sarosi's 55th save of the contest. Donaldson to take the draw for the LI Warriors. Took it for Mangone. Unable to hold that puck in was Rob Oletta, rather. Great pass. Leads Christopher into the zone. But Christopher unable to maintain possession through the poke check. Behind the back to himself here, Kev Roberts. Draws in the defender. Roberts takes the shot from a tough angle. It's stopped by Sarosi. So 5 left. Donaldson trying to win the faceoff back for the Warriors, trying to make a game of it. It's game oddly reminiscent of our first game, the George Lucas Memorial Classic, in which both teams were evenly played. Tie game heading into the third, and then one of the two teams running away with it in the third. Backhanded wide. Roberts fires the sputtering puck right into the glove of Jack Sarosi. Donaldson wins the faceoff back. Pennington to Oletta. Fans on the one-timer. Collected by Longway. Oletta, another wrist shot. That deflected over the net. Back out the other side. Put right back across. And it's blocked. Great block by Keeling on Longway. Longway backhands around. Pennington. Trying to settle it down was Donaldson. It's back here with Pennington. Coughed it up to Coleman, and now the Naughty Boys can clear. Booth off the far boards. Karam brought it in, played it across, was blocked, and now they back come the LI Warriors. Pennington, 3-on-2 over the blue. Pennington to the net is stopped by Sarosi. D-zone draw win. Mangone sauced one. Now at a cross. Chance for Coleman. Goes off the side of the cage. Loose puck gathered in by Alfonso Sessa. Langan darts his way on in. Puck back at neutral ice. Puteri. Mangone double teamed. Here comes Sessa. And the whistle will stop play. Chaffee being escorted to the penalty box. He'll be joined by, it appears to be Shaw, who gets some help from Chaffee. That bench door has been giving the players fits all day. Got a naughty boy in the box. as well. I believe it's Mangone. Yeah, Mangone's in the box, 27. Booth dropping it for Peterkin. Peterkin got around the defender, tried to go between the legs. Was knocked down. And now Chevier collects. 3:33 to go, third period. The man who opened the scoring way back in the first minute and a half of the first, John Chevier. And now Sukiel. Wrist shot wide. Once more Chevier. Oh, for Dumont. Taken away by Langan. Langan with Booth joining him. Wetherill, the lone man back. Back door, no. Great setup there for Tom Langan to collect his second of the game. Sukiel. And what makes this maybe even more impressive here for the Nauti Boyz is they have played a long stretch of this third period without Eric Urban, who picked up 2 goals before exiting the game. And in addition to Urban, they also lost Christopher Loey. Haven't seen him since his limp off the ice. Meanwhile, Jack Sarosi still continues to make explanadosi saves in the net there. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious has been outstanding in the net. Clinch the shot, knocked down in front. Stick ended up in the far corner. He goes to get it now. Dumont behind the net. Dumont again. Closed off. Loose puck picked up by Peterkin. Sky high flip hits the netting behind Richie Rodriguez, and just $1:35 left in regulation time. I speculated we might need more than extra time, but as it stands right now, it's looking like the Nauti Boyz go on to collect a win in the 3rd annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic. Face-off win back to the point. Pass too hot to handle there for Thomas Keeling. Off the near boards, Roberts. Good passing, Roberts back with it. He's got to now touch up along with the rest of his Warrior teammates. Give and go here with Pennington, but Roberts, unable to get through. As we're in the final minute in regulation. It's going to take somewhat of a miracle here for the LI Warriors to come back in this one, as there just simply is not enough time left. And the goaltending play of Jack Sarosi, too much for the LI Warriors to handle. Pennington toward the net, and there's Loey back out on the ice. A good sight indeed. Ahead here for Keeling. Keeling's got Spano. Keeling tried to get it across to Spano. Was too far front for him. And they're going to let the clock, it would appear, run out in this one. The Nauti Boyz victorious in the 3rd annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic, winning 7-4 over the LI Warriors. Great games from Nicholas Mangone, Richard Christopher, Eric Urban, Matt Jirenic, Jake Coleman, Christopher Peterkin, Christopher Loey, Zach Puteri noticeable as well, Jake Coleman chipping in a goal, Mark Spano, Brendan Booth, all very prominent. And in net, a fabulous performance indeed from the former Farmingdale State Ram, Jack Sorosi. Shout out to the LI Warriors. They played a great game. Jeff Shaw, Brett Clinch, Longway, Rob Auletta, Tom Donaldson, Jack Sukiel, Richie Rodriguez in net, Alfonso Sessa, John Chevalier, Robert Chaffee, Alex Dumont, Eddie Weatherly, Kev Roberts, and Ray Pennington. Thank you all who made the 3rd annual James Jirenic Memorial Classic and the 2nd annual George Lucas Memorial Classic possible here from the ice at Northwell Ice Center in Eisenhower Park. My name's Ryan Bradigan, and I'm going to say so long. Special thanks to our cameraman, Tyler, and our lovely, amazing, awesome, the GOAT himself, producer, Gabe DeCurry, for helping me out along the way with anything I needed, running the board. He is what they call in the hockey world an absolute beauty. A photo to commemorate the day, and that'll be all here. One last time, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, folks, as always, please have a lovely day.